Dear students, in this session, we learn about factorization of polynomials using the identities that we have already learned. We have two questions here. Let's answer the first one. We need to split the polynomial into two linear polynomials or two polynomials of first degree. Let's answer the first question. X square plus 5x plus 6. The general form of the polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. This is the general form of the second degree polynomial. A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant. In order to factorize, we use the method of splitting midterm. The midterm is 5x. We need to split 5x into two terms. In order to split the midterm, we need to find two numbers in such a way that whose product is a into c, 1 into 6. Product equals 1 into 6, 6. And sum equals b plus 5. Let's find the numbers. To get 6, 1 and 6, then 2 and 3. Since the product is a positive number, both the numbers are either positive or negative. Since the sum is positive, now check the sum. The nature of sum is positive. Therefore, both the numbers are positive. When you sum up these two, you get plus 7. These two you get plus 5. What we need is 5. So we split the midterm as 2x and 3x plus x square plus 6. Now we have a polynomial of 4 terms in which the midterm is split into 2. We move the common factor out of the terms. X is the common factor. The remaining is x here, 2 here. X square is x into x. 2x is 2 into x. The common factor x is taken out of the bracket. And the remaining is put inside the bracket. In the same way, we have 3 as common factor for the remaining two terms. 3 into x, 3x, 3 into 2. The remaining is 3 into 2, 3 into x. The common factor 3 is moved out of the bracket. Remaining is x and 2 here. Now we have one common factor in the two terms. X plus 2 is the common factor. The remaining is x here plus 3 here. When you multiply these two, you get this one. Let's answer the second one. 3x square minus 7x plus 4. The product is a number obtained by multiplying a and c. A into c. 3 into 4 plus 12. Product is plus 12. Sum is b minus 7. In the same way that we did earlier, we need to find two numbers whose product is 12. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. When you multiply these two, you get 12. The product is a positive number, but the sum is a negative number. Therefore, both the numbers are negative. If the product is positive, there are only two possibilities. Either both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative. Since the sum is negative, both the numbers are negative. Now we need to pick out suitable pair. When you add these two, you get minus 13 here, minus 8 here, minus 7 here. This is what we need. So we split this term as minus 3x minus 4x, 3x square plus 4. Now move the common factor from this pair and also from this pair. 3x is the common factor. The remaining is x minus 1. Here, you need to be a little bit careful because minus 4 into x is minus 4x. 4 into minus x is also minus 4x. Here, minus 4 into minus 1 is plus 4. 4 into 1 is also plus 4. Which pair would you pick? Depending on the first common factor, if you take minus 4 out of the bracket, you get x minus 1. If you pick out the plus 4 as common factor, you get minus x plus 1, which doesn't suit this equation. Therefore, the common factor minus 4 is to be moved out of the bracket as common factor, x minus 1. Now we have x minus 1 in the two terms. The common factor x minus 1 is taken out. The remaining is 3x, here minus 4. When you multiply these two terms, you get this as answer. Let's answer a few more examples. This one, the product is 1 into minus 6. Minus 6 is the product. Sum is minus 5. Since the product is minus 6, one number is a negative number, the other is positive. Since the sum is negative, the larger number is negative and smaller number is positive. Let's find the numbers 1 and 6, 2 and 3. The product is minus 6, therefore, either one of the numbers is negative. Since the sum is negative, the larger number negative, smaller number positive. Larger number negative, smaller number positive. When you multiply these two, you get minus 6. When you multiply this pair also, you get minus 6. But when you add, you get minus 5 here. When you add these two, you get minus 1. We need minus 5. Therefore, we pick this pair. And we split the midterm as x square plus 1x or x minus 6x minus 6. Picking the common factor, x from these two terms, the remaining is x plus 1. X square is x into x is 1 into x. The common factor x is picked out. In the same way, minus 6 into x, minus 6 into 1. This is the common factor. Minus 6 is what we need. Then only we get x plus 1 as the term. Minus 6 into x plus 1. Now the common factor is x plus 1 and the remaining is x minus 6. So the factors of this polynomial are x plus 1 and x minus 6. Next question. 2x square plus 9x minus 5. The product is a into c, 2 into minus 5, minus 10. Sum is b, which is plus 9. We need to find two numbers, as we have done in earlier cases. Two numbers whose product is 10, 1 and 10, 2 and 5. Since the product is a negative number, either one of the numbers is negative, the other is positive. Since the sum is positive, larger number is positive, smaller negative. In the second pair also, larger number positive, smaller number negative. When you add these two, you get plus 9 here. When you add these two, you get plus 3 here. We need plus 9. Therefore, we split midterm as minus 1x or minus x plus 10x minus 5 to x square. Now we take out the common factor x from these two terms, x into 2x minus 1. Here plus 5 is the common factor. We get 2x minus 1. 10 is split as 2x into 5 and minus 5 is split as 5 into minus 1. Or this can also be split as minus 2x into minus 5, minus 5 into 1, which do not give 2x minus 1 here. So we skip this type of factorization and we use this one so that we get identical common factors. We have 2x minus 1 in both the terms and we take 2x minus 1, the common factor, out and the remaining terms in another expression, x plus 5. When you multiply these two, you get 2x square plus 9x minus 5. Dear students, we have done plenty of examples of factorization by the method of splitting midterm. Because this type of factorization is a little bit confusing for many students and many find it difficult to factorize, so they actually do not know how to factorize this type of questions. That's why I have done many examples in a detailed manner. I think you enjoyed the class and you'll be able to factorize any type of questions regarding this method of splitting midterm. All the best and be generous to like and subscribe and watch our channel continuously.